Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. So, today we will speak from Srimad Bhagabatam 6th Canto, Chapter 2, Text 9 and 10. It is like this. Stenaha Sura O Mitra Dhrik Brahmaha Guru Talpa Daha Stri Raja Pitri Go Hanta Jecha Patakino Opare Sarvesa Api Bhagabatam Idam Eva Suniskrita Namo Vyaharanam Vishnu Batas Tadvisaya Matihi Stenaha Surapo Mitra Drug Brahma Guru Talpaga Stri Raja Pitargo Hanta Jecha Patakino Apare Sarvesam api Bhagavatam Idam eva Suniskritam Namo Vyaharanam Vishnu Bhatastad Visayamati. So, what happened? Translation. This translation? Yes, yeah. The chanting of the holy name of Lord Vishnu is the best process of atonement for a thief of gold or other valuables, for a drunkard, for one who betrays a friend or relative, for one who kills a Brahmana, or for one who indulges in sex with the wife of his guru or another superior. It is also the best method of atonement for one who murders women, the king or his father, for one who slaughters cows, and for all other sinful men. Simply by chanting the holy name of Lord Vishnu, such sinful persons may attract the attention of the Supreme Lord, who therefore considers, because this man has chanted my holy name, My duty is to give him protection. So here you can see from this Bhagavatam sloka, it is very clear that if someone is chanting the name of Lord Vishnu or Krishna, he will become free from all types of sinful activities. And not only that, Krishna will accept him as his own man, very dear to him. But why the people are not giving so much importance on chanting the holy name of the Lord? What is the reason? The reason is that maximum 99.999 has forgotten their own Swarup, or they don't know their own Swarup. It is called Swarup Vibhranti or Swarup Bhram. They have built up. What is their Swarup is? What is their constitutional position is? Many they say, I am a Brahmana, or I am Indian, I am so and so, I am very learned one, I am very strong one. There are many ways they are giving their identity. Identification is not according to Swarup. When one has forgotten his Swarup, doesn't understand what is Swarup, what is his position is, so how can he will be able to know his duty? If one will be able to know who he is, then only he will know what is his karma, his action. So, in fact, the jiva does not know who he is. Therefore, many problems coming to the jivas, especially in this human society. The human beings are getting so much trouble. When someone does not know what is his identity, whatever activities he will do, it will be also very disturbing type activities, or it will never give any bliss or peace to him. These type of persons are called in Sanskrit Atma Jnana Hina. They have no knowledge about themselves. Self-realization is not there. He is not able to see his own self. Always, Srimad Maharaj, Bhakti Damodar Swami Maharaj, always he was saying, be introspective. Go inside your own heart and see what is there. What is your position? Who are you? Just go and see this. And also you analyze whether you are doing your activities, action nicely or not. You can decide. So many are not doing that. They don't know their sorrow. They are not becoming introspective. Therefore they are committing all sinful activities. Papachara. What their sinful activities is? Simply going for sense gratification. They don't know what they have to do. So, this type of person, he will have his own anxiety and he can give anxiety to all others. That is quite natural. He is getting anxieties. At the same time also, he can give anxieties to others. So, then, this violence, envy, this type of things are more and more developing. Simply one will know his sorrow. He will be peaceful and blissful. He will not at all be harmful to others. Animal killing, eating flesh, drinking alcohol, all these things are coming due to only one thing, that does not know his sorrow. Sarupa Anubhuti. He doesn't realize who is he. So when one does not know who he is, then he does not know what is his duty, what he should do, what he should not do. He cannot decide it. Kartabya kartabya jnana. The jnana, the knowledge, which will say, do it, don't do it. And one is not able to know. So therefore, distress, so much troubles, lamentation, illusion, fear is developing. So if we can just see to ourselves, then we can understand. Actually, what I am doing. What I am doing here. Why I have come to this place. Just for eating, sleeping, eating, defending. Ahara nidra bhaya maithuna. For that purpose I am here. Which is being done by other species of lives. They are doing the same thing. So, therefore, the human being, they are suffering from three tapas, three types of heat. If anyone is able to see himself we should understand that he is a very fortunate fellow. He is very fortunate fellow, therefore he is trying to see himself. Or you can say, he is having his vision to see what he is. Antardarshan. Antardarshan. So how one can get rid of this type of situation? Those who are very intelligent person, they always ask this question. Sanatana Goswami met Mahaprabhu and asked this question. Ami ke kena more jareta putra. Mahaprabhu, please tell me, who am I? Why am I suffering? So this is very intelligent question. This is very, very intelligent question. And he can get the right answer from a right person. If person is not a right person, true person, he cannot get the right answer. Oh, you are a young man, you should get married, you should have your own earning, you should do welfare of the society. Many types of answer he may get. Mahaprabhu, when Sanatana Goswami asked this question, Mahaprabhu did not say like that. Mahaprabhu simply said, Jiver Sarupai Nitya Krishna Das. That is your Sarup. That is your constitutional position. That you are eternal servitor of Bhagavan Krishna. And that you have forgotten. Therefore, you are getting all types of miseries here in this material world. Unless one will get this answer, he will always search for his own protection. And that protection also for his body. Not for soul. Atma-raksha. No. A builder soul will always look for his body protection, protection of his body. And which is very temporary, will be perished very soon. This is just like, we can give one example. Those who are drowning inside the water, they do not know how to swim. What will happen? Anything he will get, immediately he will catch it to come out from that water. It happened in my life. My cousin brother, we are going to immersing this Ganesh Murti in the water. The big pond was there, we went there. The group, those who are performing that puja, different group. My cousin was that group. I was having another group, so I just joined, but I didn't go with that murti to put into water. But he went, but he doesn't know swimming. Others went, he also went with them. Then after that, he was just down, coming up again, like that. And everybody is laughing. So I couldn't tolerate. I jumped because I knew swimming. I jumped, but I didn't know that what will happen next moment. He just kept my neck very tightly. Even I could not breathe myself. So finally I was in the deeper region of that water and he was on my shoulder. I was not able to come out because he was tightly holding me. So finally other boys, they helped. Then I came with my cousin brother outside. So this is the situation. People that do not know how to protect themselves. Therefore, they think they should protect their body, and for that, anyone will give any advice, they accept it. You take this Vasanta Kusumakar Rasa. You will live long. You will become free from all types of diseases. Then you will start taking that medicine. But exactly we do not know how to save ourselves, save our life from all types of disasters, miseries, sufferings. That we do not know. Anyone saying anything, we are just accepting. Yeah. Corona, drink kada. Yes, we took kada. Somebody said, just inhale peppermint and hot water. You will become free from kada. Free from corona. We are adopting it. Somebody saying double dose. You are taking double dose. But that is not really protection. We are not getting protection, real protection. The Atma is not at all protected by doing all these things. Maybe for some time we will remain healthy. Our body will be healthy. Why you are not getting some information by which we can protect our soul? Either we don't see a person who can really give us proper remedy, or we don't have desire. Two things. I don't have desire to protect my soul. I have desire to protect my body. And nobody can help. In Odia there is a saying, Chei soibo ji taku utheibo kiye. If one will sleep knowingly, nobody can wake him up. Our condition is like that. We don't want to get up. We don't want to come out from the darkness. Rather, we want to remain in the darkness. Who will show us light? Many are thinking that, I should become Vairagi. Then I will be happy. But what is real Vairagya we don't know. Going to forest is not vairagya. Living family is not vairagya. Samsara tyago, lipsa hina. One should understand properly what the meaning of vairagya. Who is lipsa hina? He is real vairagya. Only samsara tyag is not vairagya. I am giving up my family. I am family life. It's not vairagya. The real vairagya is lipsa hinata. Lipsa hinata means what? No material desire. If someone is not having at all material desire, he is real vairagi. Therefore Mahaprabhu said to Raghunath Das Goswami, vairagya na karo loko dekhaya. Markota vairagya na karo loko dekhaya. Yatha yogya visaya bhujya anasakta hoya. Be detached. And just to maintain your body, whatever is needed, you just take it. That is the real vairagya. So many are thinking, if we will become vairagi, we will be peaceful. Many are thinking, if we will go for sadhana, tapasya, we will be peaceful. But what is sadhana is? What is real tapasya is? If our senses are not controlled, then our tapasya has no meaning. Sadhana has no meaning. So, it is said also, what is that shloka? Aradito jadi hari tapasas tata king, naradito jadi hari tapasas tata king, antar bahir jadi hari tapasas tata king, nantar bahir jadi hari tapasas tata king. If Hari is being worshipped, Hari is being sought, what is the use of tapasya, what is the need of tapasya? And if Hari is not worshipped, if Hari is not served, you do tapasya, what result you will get? What is the need of tapasya? If within, without Lord Hari is there, no need of tapasya. If Hari is not within, without, then what is the use of the tapasya? See, generally people, they don't understand exactly what our need is. So the Vaishnavacharya, they say, you go for sadhana, go for this type of tapasya, you will not get any result. The real peace or bliss you will never get. You can do thousand years tapasya. Vishwamitra did. What he got? Hiranyakashipu did tapasya. Ultimately he got death. What is that tapasya is? Some they want liberation. oh, this material world is very painful, sufferings are there, I cannot take it, cannot tolerate it, I need mukti, moksha or liberation. But is he getting real peace and happiness? Are you Krishna param padam tata patanti adhanaduta susmatandraya? Because he has not developed love for Krishna's lotus feet, or he did not serve lotus feet of Krishna. Therefore, even if he is going in ascending order of life, undergoing so much penance, austerities, but still falling down. We don't know how to get real happiness, real peace in our life. In this age of Kali, there is no sadhana. The easy sadhana we will not find in this age of Kali. What sadhana we can do? What type of sadhana you do? In Ekadashi, what you are eating, Srivas Pandit, in Ekadashi day, in your Russia?
In Russia, nothing. Here more.
So, in Russia you are completely fasting, huh?
Sometimes, but here it's impossible.
Here is possible. Impossible. Russia possible, here is impossible. One time I was in Vrindavan. I had to leave Vrindavan that day. That is Ekadashi day. 2:30 my train. One Panchatattva was there. I requested him, can you bring some Ekadashi Prasad from temple? Because 40 hours, that time Utkal Express, 40 hours journey, 41 hours, how can I manage? So I asked him, can you give some Ekadashi Prasad? So he brought much more prasad. Cabbage sabji. And I forgot. One is Shama rice. Shama rice they say? Halwa. So I had to take. I said, hey, this is cabbage, this is tomato. What is this thing? Panchatattva said, Prabhuji, this is not Bhubaneswar. We are eating this because we cannot do anything here because they eat everything. Then I said, oh, they are eating, I should also eat. I ate. Traveling, whole jatra, I was just going to toilet. I had some medicine, then I took, somehow, half of the way, it was very difficult for me, but then my stomach became okay. The people are taking so many things, so they are saying, we are doing sadhana. What sadhana is? Therefore I was asking Russia what they are doing. They are eating cauliflower or not? Tomato? Yes. What they don't eat? Only grain. Only grain, eh? So, what tapasya you can do in this world? The salt, general salt, we are using, we know some chemicals are there, something wrong is there. We should not take that salt. We know, but we cannot do anything. Everywhere rock salt is not available. So only one way is left for us, that is Krishna bhajan. That we can do. Any other things is very, very difficult at this age. Even Krishna bhajan also difficult, what to speak about. One cannot do proper Krishna bhajan also in this age. So conclusion, Mahaprabhu gave. The conclusion is, you people cannot do sadhana, tapasya, all these things nicely. You cannot do, we are now going on this yoga, different yoga and different avatars, Bhagavan Vishnu avatar is going on in Bhagavatam now. Kurtojo dhayate Vishnu kirtaya jajate mokkai dvapare paricharjayam karau tat hari kirtana. Now in Bhagavatam we are going on with this mokha. Mokha means yajna, fire sacrifice. That was possible in Treta Yuga. Meditation, tapasya was possible in Satya Yuga. Paricharya, Vigraha, Archan, this was possible in Dwapara Yuga. But in this age of Kali, these are not possible at all. Kali Yuga bhajan means Nam bhajan. That is only bhajan recommended in the age of Kali. One can just chant the holy name of Lord Vishnu or Krishna. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. The people generally here always very, very fearful. In Bhagavatam we can see it, second canto, chapter 1, text 11. Eto nirvidyamanana michchatam to bhayam yoginam rupa nirnitam hare namanukirtanam. O king, constant chanting of the holy name of the Lord after the ways of the great authorities is the doubtless and fearless way of success for all, including those who are free from all material desires, those who are desirous of all material enjoyment, and also those who are self-satisfied by dint of transcendental knowledge. That means this is the only way is recommended for us. How one will get fearless? Why the fear is coming? Why the fear is coming?
Because of the desire of enjoyment.
The fear is coming because we are away from Achyuta Vastu. Therefore fear is coming. As long we will remain with Achyuta Vastu is Bhagavan Krishna. He is called Achyuta. Achyuta means infallible. If we are separated from that Achyuta Vastu, then fear will come. As long we are connected with Achyuta Vastu, no fear. There is no question of Achyuta. One will never be fallible. So who are separated from Achyuta Vastu? Who are separated from Achyuta Vastu?
Consider himself as a body.
Yeah. And also going for bodily pleasure. Indriya priti, sense gratification. I will eat nicely, I will drink nicely, I will sleep nicely, everything. I want to give pleasure to my senses. Very easily you will be separated from Achyuta Vastu. Those who are connected with Achyuta Vastu, what they feel? How to please that Achyuta Govinda. Bhagavan Krishna is Achyuta. And I will serve him. Because he is Achyuta. If I will serve him, then I will be able to remain with him. And when I will remain with him, no question of any suffering, miseries will be there. Many, they don't go for their own sense gratification, rather they want to help the very suffering souls. Can they stop their suffering? Many are going that direction. They are suffering. I will do something, they will never suffer anymore. Can they stop their suffering? Maybe for a moment. But not forever. So, by social service, can one will become free from these sinful reactions? Many are going for social welfare activities. Yeah? So, we do not know what is to be done. We are going for welfare of other jiva, living entities. Therefore Bhagavatam saying, first canto, chapter 2, text 8. Dharma sonishthitah pungsam vishwaksena katha suja notpadet jadiratin sramaeva hi kevalam. The occupational activities a man performs according to his own position are only so much useless labor if they do not provoke attraction for the message of the personality of Godhead.
Вся деятельность человека, совершаемая в соответствии с его положением, бесполезный труд, если она не побуждает в нем интереса к посланию личности Бога. Бхагаватам 1.2.8.
By doing welfare to others, can one get self-satisfaction? His mind be satisfied, but soul is not satisfied. Atma prasannata. But people they say, Atma prasannata, I got satisfaction. But actually that is not satisfaction. So, people can spend crore rupees for this so-called welfare activities. But still they are not satisfied. The government is spending so much crores rupees, doing welfare. Right. What is the use of that? If our Atma, our soul is not satisfied, how can we make other soul satisfied? Some temporary satisfaction to mind. Mind also a body, subtle body. So bodily pleasure. And that is not real dharma. So, after doing many things, after attempting so many ways, one is still not getting peace in his life. One's problem is not being solved. Neither going to get some bodily comfort, bodily pleasure, nor going for giving pleasure to other jiva's body. One is not becoming happy. So finally saying, I'm not happy. I don't get happiness at all. So, if one will be able to see a very dear devotee of the Lord Vishnu or Krishna, then slowly he will be able to know how I can get a real peace and bliss in my life. To see that type of great soul also depends on our Sukruti. Sukruti Purva Sanchitai. The credit of our pious activities in previous lives will enable us to come to a sadhu or a dear devotee of Krishna, Lord Krishna. And from a sadhu we will be able to know that very easily we can come out from these sufferings, very easily. A sadhu can show that path. We are not qualified. We are unable to follow the sadhan path, bhajan path. But if we can take shelter of the holy name of the Lord, we will become peaceful and blissful. Because the name is just like a touchstone. Name of Krishna is just like touchstone. Nama Chintamani Krishna Chaitanya Rasa Vigraha Purna Suddho Nitya Mukto Hi Bhinnata Nama Namino. This is Abhinna. His name is Abhinna. Abhinna means there is no difference between Bhagavan Krishna and Krishna's name. Abhinnatvam Nama Namini. The holy name of Krishna is transcendentally blissful. It bestows all spiritual benedictions. For it is Krishna himself, the reservoir of all pleasure. Krishna's name is complete and it is the form of all transcendental mellows. It is not a material name under any condition and it is no less powerful than Krishna himself. Since Krishna's name is not contaminated by the material qualities, there is no question of its being involved with Maya. Krishna's name is always liberated and spiritual. It is never conditioned by the laws of material nature. This is because the name of Krishna and Krishna himself are identical. Chaitanya Charitamrita, Madhya Lila, chapter 17, text 132. And also, in Hari Bhakti Vilas it is said, Madhura Madhuram Netan Mangalam Mangalanam Sakala Nigam Valli Satpalam Chitsarupam Sakrudapi Parigitam Shraddhaya Halayava Bhrugavara Naramatra Tarahet Krishnanam. Network gone. Atterika. Go see. You cannot. Huh? This is the teaching, huh? cannot do anything. It is beyond our control, beyond our power.
Come again, huh? Can you change this? Change the position. Like that side.
Hotspot. Which company this?
Geo.
Geo. Why didn't bring Airtel? Airtel here is written. Okay. Chalo. It's what?
I don't know. It's working.
Working?
Yeah.
This is having...
You put the other side then. How I put that? Huh? How I will put it? Everything is there, no? Yeah, before...
Okay. We cannot do anything. This is... So, the name is so sweet. Who knows this? Who has that experience? Madhuram madhuram ekam. Mangalam mangalanam. Who knows this? The name is most sweet one, most auspicious one. Who knows this? The chanting of Harinam is the most beneficial of all spiritual and pious activities. It is more relishable than the sweetest honey. It is the transcendental fruit of all the Shruti scriptures, the Vedas, best of the Bhargavas. If any person chants Harinam offenselessly, even once, be it with Shraddha or with derisive indifference, Harinam immediately offers him liberation. This is what time later. So, Hari Bhajan Kal. Those who are chanting the holy name, they know this thing. This holy name is the most sweet among all types of sweet. The most sweet one is the holy name. And
recording in progress.
the Harinam, only those who chant Harinam, they know that this is the most sweet one and most auspicious one. So what is Harinam? One is uttering Harinam, one is chanting Harinam. This is not like calling to your father or son or anyone. This is not same. If someone will call his son, one will chant the name of his son, he will not get parasanti, transcendental bliss. He will not get that. But if someone will chant the name of the Lord, he will get so much bliss, so much peace. By chanting or by uttering, by calling to our own relations, can we become free from lamentation, fear, illusion, all these things? But if you will chant the name of Lord Hari, we will become free from all types of lamentation. And not only that, we will get peace and bliss in our mind and heart. When all types of remedies will fail, this Harinam will work. Therefore Bhaktivinoda Thakur said, Enechi Aushadhi Maya Nasivar Lagi Harinam Mahamantra Lok Unnati. This is the best type of remedy. Mahaprabhu brought this Harinam for the welfare of the human life. Harinam was there. In Shastra, Harinam was there. But the people in general, they did not know that this Harinam can give so much benefit in our life. So much beneficial to us. That people did not know. What is the benefit? By chanting Harinam, what type of benefit one will get? Sivas?
You develop love for Krishna.
Only that?
His senses will be purified, then he is not loving service.
You are an exalted devotee, therefore you are saying like that. I want something else. Why I will chant Harinam? I have no money. Can Harinam give money? Yes. Harinam can give money. Can Harinam fulfill my all desires? Yes. Harinam can fulfill my desire. Can I get so-called liberation if I chant Harinam? Yes. You can get it. Can I develop love for the Supreme Lord Krishna? Yes. That also can be possible. So Harinam can give everything. Nothing is impossible for Bhagavan Krishna. And we know the name of Krishna and Krishna is identical. So nothing is impossible for Harinam to give us. When we are chanting with offense, we will get dharma artha kama. When Namabhasa stage will come, we will get mukti. And when we can chant without any offenses, pure name, we will get love of Krishna. So everything is possible by chanting the holy name. But we people, we are not developing any shraddha, any faith to chant Harinam. We are doing so many types of activities. But chanting time, we have no time. For chanting, we have no time. We are working just like an ass. Day and night we are so much hard working. We are doing everything. But Harinam, we have no time. Which can give us everything, but we are not having any likeness towards that. People, they want to see Krishna, get Bhagavan. They want to be with Bhagavan. But they don't know. If they will chant Hare Krishna, Bhagavan is present there. They don't know this. Jai Nam Sai Krishna Bhajanishta Kari Namero Sahite Achen Apani Sri Hari. That is the same, identical, the name and Krishna. We must chant sincerely, then we can realize how Krishna is there. Only we should develop faith for that. Name will protect. Name will protect us all types of dangerous situations. Understand? Do we have real qualification to do seva, Krishna seva? Do we have right to go inside there? Do we have right to enter into Gopal's kitchen? We are not qualified. We are not having any quality, any right to serve Krishna. But that right, that qualification, the Harinam will give you. If you are chanting Harinam, you are qualified to do seva. Those who are not chanting Harinam, they have no right to do seva. Seva adhikar. No seva adhikar. Huh? One thing, Harinam will take you out from your sinful reactions. But totally Harinam cannot destroy your karma. You have done some karma, it will never destroy your karmic reaction totally. Yes, you have some prarabdha karma, you have something, you have done something in your past, you will get the result. Suppose you will be killed by someone. Someone attempted you to kill, but you did not die. He attempted with one nice, what is chopper or knife. What do you say? Take example of Gurumaharaj. You know about him? What happened? Huh?
One person with knife
Huh?
attacked him.
Where?
I don't remember.
Madrid airport.
Madrid.
Madrid airport. Spain. Yeah. When he was coming out from airport, many devotees were, he was surrounded by many devotees. Suddenly somebody came and, yes, it was caught big. He was hospitalized long time. But he became cured, again healthy. So, this karmic reaction, the Harinam cannot totally make you free from that. Nishkruti. Little bit relief you will get. The people generally they say, if you will remain under a king or if you will work for a king, you can get many things. Those who are working in king's palace, they get many things. But still their want could not be fulfilled by a king. But if you will remain under the control of King of all kings, then could be different. All the kings will give you respect. What to speak about your want or deficit will not be fulfilled. Similarly, if we will serve to the Supreme Lord Krishna, who is the Supreme controller of all the planets, then we will free from everything. No deficit. Two things will happen. You will get opportunity to serve, and your karma slowly will be destroyed. The Krishna Namashtaka, text 4. Jad Brahma Sakhyat Kruti Nishtayapi Vina Sammayati Vinano Bhogai Apaiti Namo Spuramena Tatte Prarabdha Karmeti Virauti Veda. The seeds of sinful activities that cause rebirth for their fruition are not totally destroyed despite realization of oneness with Brahman through constant meditation. But, O Lord, as soon as your holy names manifest on the tongue, even in the form of Namabhasa, all seeds of sinful activities are totally uprooted. This is elaborately glorified in the Vedas. Later, it's very difficult to read.
Семена греховной деятельности, которые являются причиной новых рождений.
Karma phala, it is said, the result of the activities we are doing, one has to get it. Those who are able to get Brahma, what do you say? Brahma Jyoti or Brahma, they will also get the reaction of their karma. But if someone will chant the holy name, so slowly the fruits of the karma will be destroyed. It is said, Taba swapo spurti pai ugratapa durejai. We are getting so much tapo. Tapo means what?
Suffering, heat.
Suffering or heat. Ugra tapo. Scorching heat. Tabo swapo spurti pai. If one can remember the Lord Krishna, he will become free from the heat of the material existence. Mahapataki, who is a great sinner, his sinful reaction will go. Brahmatya, Gotya, who has killed cows, who has killed Brahmana, they can become free from their reaction. So therefore it is said, in Namabhasa, what to speak about Shuddha Nama? Only by Namabhasa stage, one is getting mukti. Namabhaso dosate to oneko mangalo jivere avasya sukruti prabalo Namabhase nashta আছে পাপ যত নামাভাসে মুক্তি হয় কলি হয় হত নামাভাসে ধর হয় সুপঙ্ক্তি পাবন নামাভাসে সর্বরোগ হয় নিবারণ সকল আশঙ্কা নামা ভাসে দূর হয় নামা ভাসি সর্বরিষ্ট হইতে শান্তি পায়ে যক্ষ রক্ষ ভূত প্রেত গ্রহ সমুদয় নামাভাসে সকল নর্থ নামাভাসে সকল নর্থ দূরে যায় নরকে পতিত লোক সুখে মুক্তি পায় সমস্ত প্রারব্ধ কর্ম নামাভাসে যায় সর্ব বেদাধিক সর্ব তীর্থ হইতে বড় নামাভাস সর্বশুভ কর্ম শ্রেষ্ঠতর ঠিক আছে It is said that by Namabhasa all types of miseries are going. Even the pain in hellish planet, even the prarabdha karma, the evil spirit giving trouble, everything will go by Namabhasa. One can be free from the influence of Kali, Maya, Kali, by Namabhasa only. And one will become free from all diseases by Namabhasa only. One will be free from all types of bhaya, fear, By Namabhas only. So, therefore, the Namabhas stage, one will be very learned. And he gets the result of going to different pilgrim places. So all types of auspiciousness one will get by Namabhasa. So three stages of name. Chanting the name with offense, chanting the name, being cautious not to commit offense, chanting the name without committing offense. These three stages, chanting the name. All types of apprehensions, fear is going by Namabhasa. So therefore, my Gurudev said, why the people are so much reluctant to chant the holy name? If the holy name is giving us so many things, why the people are not adopting this process, the easiest process? So, if one has to get to attain his supreme goal of life, that is love of Krishna, he has to chant the name, accepting shelter at the lotus feet of Gurudev. What Gurudev is doing? He is giving us this name. So Gurudev is saying, by chanting the holy name, you can remain in your Swarup. That means you can be Das of Krishna eternally. Keho bole namo hoite hoy papo khay. Keho bole namo hoite jiver moksha. Hari daso kohen name Dui pholo hoy, namer phole Krishna kobe prema puja. Anusangit pholo namer mukti papo naso. Taharo dulu Canto deyche Surjero prakaso. Ei shloker artha karo Panditero gano sab kahe tumi kaho artha vivarana. So, some they say, one will be free from all types of sinful reaction by chanting the name. And some they say that by chanting name one can get mukti. But Haridas Thakur saying, the two types of result one will get by chanting the holy name. When one will chant the holy name without committing offense, he will develop love for Krishna. And this mukti and becoming free from sinful reaction, these are all secondary result. The chief result is to get prem, love for Krishna. And he gave the example of sun god. Then he said, you are all Pandit, learned persons. Please give the real interpretation of this. Then others are saying, you speak. Haridasa kohen jaiche surjera udayana bhatyara udayana haityarambe tomera kraya. Chaura preto rakha suidil bhaya hoye naso udaya ho ile dharma karma dira prakaso eiche namo bhaya arambe papo adikaya Krishna Pade Hare Premodaya Mukti Tuchha Phala Nama Bhaso Hoite Je Mukti Bhakna Loy Se Krishna Kahe Deete. Haridas Thakur saying, when sun rises, before that, when sun rises, the darkness will be dispelled. When sun will rise, the darkness will go. But before sun rising, what is happening? One abhas, one shadow. Oh, very soon sun will rise. And at that moment, those who are called nisachara. Nisachara means those who moves in night time. They will disappear. Chaura means thief, dakat, preto, the evil spirit, rakshasa, all they will disappear. So similarly, what will happen? The people generally, when early morning will start before sunrise, they will get up, they will take bath and do their dharma karma. Different activities will be started, religious activities will be started. So, Haridas Thakur saying, this stage, Namabha stage, automatically the desire for committing sinful activities will go. When sun will completely rise, then the prema will develop. That means when Suddhanam will be chanted, one will develop love for Krishna. And that time, if he will be given mukti, liberation, the devotee will not accept it. I don't need mukti. What happened? This, what happened to Ajamila? In 6th canto, chapter 2, text 38. Mamaham iti dehadu hitva mithartha dhiramatim dhasye mano bhagavati shuddhantat kirtanadivi. Simply because I chanted the holy name of the Lord in the association of devotees, my heart is now becoming purified. Therefore I shall not fall victim again to the false lures of material sense gratification. Now that I have become fixed in the absolute truth, henceforward I shall not identify myself with the body. I shall give up false conceptions of I and mine and fix my mind on the lotus feet of Krishna. और जहां मेरे को मुक्ति दिया उचित कि किसे मुक्ति ग्रहण करूं नहीं. The Vishnu Duttas, they came to take Ajamila to Vaikuntha Loka, but Ajamila denied it. Because by the conversation of the Vishnu Duttas and Jamadutas, the messenger of Jamaraj and the devotees of Lord Vishnu, conversation was going on, he was listening. And from that he could understand how powerful this name is, how sweet this name is. So even he was given mukti, he denied. No. I will never accept this mukti. So by the association of devotees, the chanting holy name is so sweet, so nice. I forgot for enjoying this material world. I forgot about my sense gratification. And this sense gratification, the desire for enjoyment is coming from I-ness and my-ness. That he could know. Because he was listening carefully what the Vishnu Duttas were saying. The Vishnu Duttas were very pure. And what discussion was going on, that helped Ajamila to decide what he should do. So Jiva is struggling hard in this material world. Because false conception that I am body. So therefore Bhagavan Krishna in Bhagavad Gita, from the beginning he is giving teaching to us through Arjuna that we are not this body. We are the spirit soul. So in order to develop this consciousness, we will have to remain with the association of the devotees and chant Hare Krishna. Chant Maha Mantra. This is the really door of success in our life. This is the real success in our life, for which we have gotten this human form of life. So therefore, when Mahaprabhu came, he was very strict on these following four regulative principles. If one is free from all types of sinful activities, he can chant the holy name and can get some sweet mellow from that. Hariname kirosa ଅଛି. ପାନ କଲା ଲୋକ ସିନା ଜାଣୁଛି. This is Odia. What type of sweet mellow is there in the name? Only who is drinking this rasa, this juice, mellow, he will be able to know it. So therefore, Rupa Goswami Pad said, Utsahat Nischayat Dharjat. One should chant the holy name with all enthusiasm, with all determination, with all patience. Not that, last week I chanted holy name, I didn't get any result. So why I will chant? I will not chant anymore. Not like that. So this Ajamala Charita is giving out this teaching. And we know Bhagavan said in Bhagavad Gita, Apichet Sudurachara Bhajante Man Ananya Bhat Sadhureva Samantabhya Samyak Vyavasthitas. Apichet Sudurachara, those who have committed very, very sinful activities, very degraded fellow, they can become sadhu. Bhajante man ananya bhat. Because he is doing by bhajan. Ananya bhat. Ananya bhajan. He is engaged in devotional services. He is engaged in chanting my holy name without deviating. Another devotional service, another chanting, he is engaged. So he is sadhu. It's no more sudurachara. Krishna said this thing. So, my Gurudev said, where from the fear is coming, Fear is coming from what? Srimad Pandit.
Body conception.
What that body conception is?
I depend on this body, I enjoy this body. I am this body.
What is that? Bhayam Ditya Abhinivasat. We are having attachment for our body. Not with Atma, not with Paramatma. So from these, all these things are coming, all the bhaya is coming. And bhaya is coming because we have committed offense. Fear is coming because we have committed offense. We have committed sinful activities. Therefore fear is coming. So, here it is said, one can do charity, one can accept some vows, one can do yajna, tapasya. But one will not get the goal of life by that. Which one can get by chanting the holy name. So therefore, it is said, very good. This time, अरे तुम्हें बंद करो, तुम्हें हम पाई कहीं की अपेक्षा करो. कृष्ण नाम धरे कत फल विषय बासना मोर चित्त सदा जले रवि तप्त मरुभूमि सम कर्णरंध्र पथ दिया बुद्धि माझे प्रवेशिया बरिशय सुधा अनुपम हृदय हईते बोले जिह्वार अग्रते चले शब्द रूपे नाचे अनुक्षण कंठे मोर भंगी स्वर अंध कंठे खर खर धीर हईते ना पारे चरण चक्षे धारा दे घर्म पुलकित सब चर्म विवर्ण इल पड़े मूर्छित इल मग प्रलयर आगमन भावे सर्व देह जर जर करिए उपद्रव चित्ते वर्षे सुधाद्रव मोरे गारे प्रेमेर सागरे किछु ना बुझिते दिल मोर प्रेमा तुल कैल देखाए निज रूप गुण चित्त हरि लये कृष्ण पास पूर्ण विकसित हइया ब्रजे मोरे जाइया देखाए मोरे स्वरूप विलास मोरे सिद्ध देह दिया राधे कृष्ण पासे गिया ए देहर हरे सर्वनाश कृष्ण नाम चिंतामणि अखिल रसरखनि नित्य मुक्त शुद्ध रसमय नामेर बालाई गत सब হয় হত তবে মর সুখের উদয়. A very nice song, Srinam Mahatmyas by Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur. How much power does Krishna's name possesses? My heart constantly burns in the fire of mundane desire like a desert scorched by the blazing sun. The name enters the core of my heart through the gateway of my ears, upon being transmitted to me by Sri Guru and showers incomparable nectar. Forcefully, the name moves from my heart to the tip of my tongue and continuously dances there in the form of sound. My voice falters in my throat, my body trembles violently, and my legs become unable to remain steady. Shyam's name entered through my ears into the core of my being and overwhelmed my heart. I do not know how much nectar is present within Shyam's name. My heart is unable to leave him. Tears stream from my eyes. Perspiration soaks my body. My hair stands on end. My complexion turns pale. My mind becomes dazed. A death-like state overtakes me, and my entire body becomes stunned with emotion. Although making such a severe disturbance externally, Krishna's name showers nectar upon my heart and submerges me in an ocean of prema. Krishna's name has prevented me from understanding anything, made me a madman, and stolen my heart and wealth. Although concentrated on the throne of self-satisfaction and worshipped by wonders on the path of non-dualism, I have been forcibly converted into a maidservant by some deceitful hunter of coward man's wives. Such is the behavior of the name of whom I have taken shelter. I am not able to describe all these. However, Krishna's whimsical name becomes pleased. That is my means of happiness. the basis of my endeavor to serve me. As a bud of the flower of prema, the name, the abode of wondrous rasa, manifests such power. Upon blossoming slightly further, the name shows me his personal form and qualities, stills my heart and takes me to Krishna's side. Upon fully blossoming, the name takes me to Braja and shows me his divine pastime. He gives me an eternal body, keeps me by Krishna's side, and completely destroys this material body, grants me supreme perfection. Purna Vikasita Swarupa Vilas. Upon fully blossoming, the name takes me to Braja and shows me his divine pastimes. This refers to realization of the non-difference between the name and the Lord Himself. Krishna's name is the fulfiller of one's desires. He is a mine of all rasas. He is eternally liberated and an embodiment of spiritual rasa. If I die, removing all offenses to the name from the hearts of the souls, I will be happy. Finish. So, very important thing is that it is said by Bhaktivinoda Thakur, when the name will fully blossom, that means when one will be able to channel the Shuddhanam, pure name, he will be able to enter into Braja. A Braja is the pastime place of Bhagavan, Krishna, childhood pastime place. And I will be able to witness all these Braja pastimes there. And how one will enter into Braja. With this body, we cannot enter into Braja. Only by chanting the holy name, one can get the transcendental body. And with that body, when one will be able to enter into Braja, then one will get supreme perfection in his life. So, it's a very wonderful song, sang by Bhaktivinoda Thakur. So we can see how name can give us so much benefit. So therefore, the process is given by Srimad Chaitanya Mahaprabhu in order to get the love of Krishna. And the Mahaprabhu's dear devotees, they are also trying to fulfill the mission of Mahaprabhu. Chaitanya Manavistam Stapitam Jena Bhutale Swayam Rupam Kadamayam Radati Sipala. Rupa Goswami Pad, other Goswamis, they were trying to establish the supreme desire of Mahaprabhu in this material world. And They have compiled many books, many literatures. How one can be attracted towards Krishna, serve him with love, chant his holy name without deviation. So this is the activities of all the Vaishnavas, those who have accepted gurus. They should also try to preach in this way. Then the listeners, those will join this preaching program, and the preacher himself, all will be benefited by this. Okay. Jai Harinam Sankirtan ki Jai. Jai Srila Gurudev ki Jai. Jai Srila Prabhupada Ji Maharaj ki Jai. Shri Radha Gopal Ji ki Jai. Shri Jagannath Balada Subhadra Devi ki Jai. Shri Gaurnitai ki Jai. Samaveta Gaura Bhakta Vrinda ki Jai. Nitai Gaur
Jai Shri Srimad Chaitanya Chandras Gurumaharaj ki Jai.
Who? Damosa.
Dindar.
How evil spirits and rakshasas are influencing us? Because you are not chanting nicely. Simple answer. When you will be able to chant nicely, the evil spirits and rakshasas, they cannot do anything.
I may be wrong, but sometimes I feel that the Shuddhanam chanting purely is possible only for acharyas like Prabhupada, Gurudev, like that. And for common people, they may have many lifetimes go on chanting and they may go back to Godhead. Just like that. So please correct me.
I will tell you one story, then you can understand. There was one boy, his father was very rich, and that boy was having one small boy as servant, taking care of that boy. Very even that boy will go to school. The boy who was serving that boy also goes to school with that boy, master's son. And when the boy will read in the school, teachers will speak something. This servant one sitting outside and listen everything. Sometimes he notes down also. So when the exam came, and that boy went to the teacher and said that, "Can I give exam?" Then teacher said, "You will have to pay money." And he will say that, "I have no money, but I want to give exam." When the teacher saw that the boy is very much interested, enthusiastic to give examination, he will put money, examination fees for him. Then that boy will sit in the examination hall and give examination. After that, when result will come, that day also he came with the master's son. Then teacher saw him and came outside and said, what do you think about your result? So many they failed this exam. What is your thought or your thinking what? Then that boy will say, I have passed the examination. Then the teachers will say, only 10 they have got first division mark. He boy will say, I will be one of them. Then the teacher will say, among these 10, one will be first, another will be second, like that. What do you think? Then he will say, I am the first one. Then teacher will become very happy, and teacher will announce that this boy stood first in this examination. So therefore, why not we will get prem in this lifetime by chanting Suddhana. We should be very determined. They know. My Gurudev always said, this life will be the last life. Don't come back here again. So we'll try to make it last life. So many lifetimes you are coming and suffering here. Why will you come again? Yes.
Because we are in very low consciousness
Mm.
and not having pure desires for Krishna prema, can we encourage ourselves and also others to chant by thinking or by chanting I will at least get money or
What is it?
no, can we encourage ourselves or also others by saying if
By chanting name,
at least
we'll earn more money. Huh?
we'll get more small material will also go better.
Можем ли воодушевлять других и себя самих, говоря,
Why you will encourage others to get some money by doing Namaparada? We should always try to give the best thing. Suppose the 4 rasas are there. 4 types of mellows, braja rasa. We should try to give that the best rasa. The best one is Madhurya rasa. And in Madhurya rasa, everything is there. Similarly, we should preach to others for the love of Godhead. In that, everything is there. No need to run for money. Money will come. If you can bind up Krishna very tightly, where money will go? Lakshmi Devi cannot go. Just to try to keep Krishna in your heart very tightly, everything. Why not you will say this thing? Why you will say chant Nam offense and get all these things? You will suffer here, again you will come here. Why? You should give the best thing. If you preach what is the most beneficial one. Yeah.
Объясните, пожалуйста, в чем разница совместного воспевания любви, когда ты один, когда я жил в Брамачаре Ашраме, либо спали, допустим, вместе прямо в алтаре, сидели в кресту, позволяли расходиться по комнатам.
What is the difference if one is chanting japa sitting alone and one is chanting japa together with other devotees? Like he was staying in one ashram, Brahmacharya ashram, and during chanting japa, they were all sitting together, all chanting, and even no one was allowed to go out. They all had to sit and chant together. So what is the difference? One is doing japa alone or together with others?
See, chanting together is more nice. Chanting alone, we may not get any bad association. Our mind will definitely give association to us. But if we are chanting with others together,